Hello everyone, this is Soulis, and we're gonna do a Let's Play Minecraft. I have been playing this for quite a while. I've seen enough YouTube videos of Let's Plays for it, and I decided, yeah, why not? So, I have actually decided to, and it took me a small while of just non-stop deleting and recreating, um, but I've generated a snow world for us to work with. If you've not played Minecraft, just be aware every game is different. In other words, every world that is created is always randomly generated. There will never be the same thing again. So no player will have the same experience. Unless that player also just asks someone for a download. So, we are in an area that is snowing, which means that water therefore freezes. Which could be quite a problem if we start trying to do one underwater exploration, but due to the ice condition, I'm actually going to try and avoid it. So, yep. Observation of my footing has led me into this pit. Okay, so, most people when they play Minecraft generally have a goal that they want to do. My goal is to create a castle in the sky. Or fortress, or whatever. Some people like calling them fortresses, some people like calling them castles. I really don't know. I mean, I understand there's a bit of a difference in the terminology, but ultimately, I guess you can look at it any way you want. So if you're a castle person, it's a castle. If you're a fortress person, it's a fortress. You know, go with whatever makes you feel better. So, right now I am running around and gathering wood. Because the first place I want to make will be a cabin. And it might act as a foundation point for the fortress slash castle in the sky. Now, given that most of this area is actually quite flat, this could actually be very difficult in order to make it go up, but there are definitely ways around it. And we're getting a good amount. So, a little introduction about crafting. I'm just going to do it as I go along because I'm going to need a lot of wood. Crafting works in a mixed way that you have to put things together in a specific way to sort of illustrate the item you want to create versus also having the material for it. So if you have two pieces of planks, which I have, that normally makes wood. Wood. Yeah, it is wood. It gives you sticks. Well, if you put them diagonally to each other, they do absolutely nothing, but it's still two sticks. And if you put them, like, side by side, they don't do anything. They have to be on top of each other. Little saplings. Plenty of saplings. These will be used later. And I'm once again falling down the same cliff. Uh-oh. That is totally not good. Okay, well, time to do a miniature rescue effort. So, we are going to create a pickaxe and get the hell out of here. Temporary home location? Okay. Now, as stated before, we put two pieces of wood on top of each other, we generate sticks. Doesn't work diagonally, doesn't work sideways. Has to be up and down. Could also be here. Position really doesn't matter unless we get into the ones like the pickaxe that we'll be creating. So now we'll create two pickaxes, because pickaxes at this stage suck. And see, now we're sort of left with no choice. It has to be there because we only have a 3x3 grid. Okay. Now, pickaxes, as you should know, allow us to mine stone. And I appear to be getting a Steam message. How convenient. Well, inconvenient in my case. It's unfortunately blocking some of my view, and it's rather annoying. Now, I probably should do miniature exploration here, just for the sake of possibly finding coal. enough to get out? Now it is. Okay, so let's get the hell out of here. Actually, let's check that. I'm also gonna build, now that we got stone, build an axe. Keep that up there. Switch to our axe. Cut this down because we're actually going to need it later. So we've had a little bit of a setback. We've fallen down here. I'm going to just quickly poke my head in. I'm not going to dive too deep. Now I see a lot of sand above me. I hate that when it happens. There's going to be a good reason as to why I hate that. And I'll show you guys later, possibly in another episode. Okay, so we're going up. We're fine. We're out of the stupid pit. I'm probably going to build a barrier around it later so I don't fall into it every 2 seconds. You know what? Right around here is pretty good. I'm just going to smooth things out a bit. This is a not bad location. I mean, we could build a porch, and yeah, I like it. Okay, so we found our foundation. So I'm going to switch over to here, and the wondrous soundtrack of Minecraft begins. Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of like it. It's not a bad foundation. I've had worse. Okay, so considering that this is going to be our house, I'm going to put this. I like putting it over here. It's a little more convenient. So we're going to build a door, even though kind of utterly useless at this point. And we're going to put that there. Go right there. Huzzah! Only problem is we got that. That's a little bit of annoyance. I got a solution for that, though. Yes, I have a solution. Ah. What the? Behold, steps. I know I'm rushing through this, but... Okay, there we go. So, basically, as you can see, this little box here, when I use it, just checking the time, allows me to have a bigger crafting grid, and theoretically, therefore, means I get more building items to deal with. So now my problem is I have not collected any coal, and I still don't have enough wood. And for all you perverts out there, yes, I need to get wood, but not that kind of wood. I really don't understand where that originated. Maybe it was a bunch of lumberjack jokes or something that went awry. I don't know. It kind of always makes me wonder where half the things that we say come from, you know? I mean, some of them are more understandable. Some of them are just like, what the hell? Were these guys high when they were making that saying or something, you know? Now, I'm going to make this a little more fancy. Let's see, I'm going to take the... There we go. Right out my inventory. Okay. So, we got our wood. Make an auto closer. well, it's a switch. I call it an auto closer because, you know, open, close. Okay, so we'll combine this again. We don't have enough stone, so we're going back to our trusty pit of I constantly fall into it accidentally. That's what we're going to have to call it. The pit of accidental incidents. Yeah, pit of accidental incidents. Aha! However, we've come across our first valuable resource. Unfortunately, I can't utilize it. We'll come back for it. That'll be in another episode because we only got a couple minutes left. So, I need you. I need you. I need you. And I need to get out of here. As you can see, nighttime comes pretty quickly. And alas, the sun is already going down and the moon is starting to come up. As you can see, the sun is the only real way to tell what time it is. Okay, so we're going to build a furnace. That's for processing some more materials later. And I'm going to use our wood to finish up our house as much as possible. Actually, I'll put a as you can see, it's actually getting quite dark, which is kind of bad. You see, what happens is in Minecraft, enemies will spawn at night. I should start working here. Let's see, we got only 9 pieces left. We're just gonna finish it up like this. It's a cheapo way of doing it, but it's the only cheapo way I got at this point. Now it's really the only cheapo way I got at this point. Okay, wood. Wood. That was not wood. Okay, well, we have a primary inconvenience that we don't have any coal, which therefore means we don't have any light, which means that we're kind of in a hot spot for enemies to spawn. Which, generally not a good thing on your first night, but you know what? It happens. You know, there's a person on Machinima that did a tutorial on how to play Minecraft, and he kind of did a really cool thing. He analyzed Minecraft and recognized how, you know, it's sort of like a simplified measure of life. That, you know, the lessons that we get from video games. Ow. Bad. Crap. Okay, stay in our safe little corner. Stay in our safe little corner. Oh man, this night's gonna suck. Well, we're huddling in a corner. It is the end of the first episode, as our 15-minute timer is slowly coming up. And I am too fearful to look outside, because the skeleton, like our archer, is just out there, and I haven't even made a glass window yet. And I'm too tempted to take away that, as it's possibly our only barrier from getting pelted by arrows. So, with that note, I am going to end this first episode and state that we are possibly, quite frankly, screwed.